Hey everybody, welcome to another weekly recap of the KSRN SRWS Cup of Friendship. Everybody, good week. A lot of points scored this week, especially if you had Raheem Mostert or anyone for the Dolphins, honestly. So, gonna start with Hannah and Kevin here, since Kevin is the one of two 0-3 teams. And yeah, let's look at it. Okay, so Kevin's gonna take the L, 75.68 to 128.08. I thought I changed some of these guys, but Kevin must have gone in there. No Jalen Waddle for him, no Austin Eckler. You know, if he plays James Conner and Kenneth Walker, it's definitely a much closer matchup. Unfortunately, Hannah is going to lose Mike Williams for the rest of the year. I believe he's tore ACL on Sunday, so unfortunate, but solid team for Hannah. Good showings by AJ Brown, despite not getting into the end zone, as well as Mike Williams. I mean, he got in the end zone, died a hero. Yeah, so she's going to get the win there. Looks like Angelo's going to get the dub here, 119.06 to 112.12. Kai goes to 1-2. Man, the closest matchup of the week for sure. You really thought that the Steelers on Sunday night were going to use Najee Harris more. They just didn't. So unfortunately, that doesn't work out for Lowe, but he still gets the win. Gus Edwards is questionable. The Ravens locker room, or excuse me, running back room is extremely depleted. And the best defense in the league gets the loss for Angelo here. Only puts up 1 point. I mean, you got Tua there. Kai, I don't blame you for starting Josh Allen over Tua, but that Denver team is also really bad. So sorry to all the Coloradans.
The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins.
It was all good just a week ago.
You're going to get Kamara back. Hunt is going to be more of a presence, and Addison puts up consistent numbers. So really, really good team, man. I just think you've been unlucky, but you're going to finish better than 1-2. For Lowe, yeah, man, your bench is really depleted, unfortunately, but lots of room for you to make some waiver wire pickups in case any of these guys go down. But I don't foresee that happening. Tough game for Trevor Lawrence against Houston, too. Did not think they were going to lose by 20 points. Okay, Lisa, undefeated team here, is going to beat Angela 127.26 to 76.62. Herbert, I think he's QB1 right now, so absolutely murdering the game. Slow game for Bijan, slow game for Tony Pollard in those losses. Puka being Puka, but star of the show, Keenan Allen, man. Gets into the end zone, not just passing, but I believe, no, he did not get into the end zone as a receiver, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at it. Yeah, no, did not get into the end zone as a receiver. Only scored a passing touchdown to Mike Williams. So pretty cool to see. Nice to see that the Chargers are out there kind of having some fun with Minnesota. Sorry, Kai. Going over to Angela. Javonte Williams been a little bit disappointing, but I think that's the team aspect. That's not Javonte Williams. Bold play with Charbonnet. Calvin Ridley's a smart play. Again, Jacksonville just had a bad game. Thank you for starting Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews. Those are good calls. But looking at your bench, you've got some good bench guys. You might want to make some moves there. And Lisa, with the bench warmer of the week, Raheem Mostert.
That's a lot of damage.
Putting up 4 touchdowns, and this could have been a lot worse. So you win, but it could have been a lot worse. Okay, looking here, we got Andrew is going to beat Dustin 113.88 to 87.86. The champ goes to 1-2. Andrew improves to 2-1. Lamar was looking really slow in that Colts game. He does lose, but puts up a good amount of numbers. Dustin, Chubb is done for the year, so would have definitely taken him out. Probably just didn't check. No big deal, man. But other than that, your roster is solid, man. Keep playing these guys. Montgomery was also out, but all good. And for Andrew, did not think that you were going to get that many points off Miles Sanders, but glad you did. And Amari Cooper. So solid. Darren Waller was a bit of a disappointment this week, but it is what it is. I feel like I say that at least once a week. It is what it is. You know, that's fantasy football, though. Good bench, man. So, yeah, good win, and you're going to go to 2-1. I think this is the lowest amount of points scored in a win. So, Andrew, squeak by. And to
Rooted in substance, not flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads.
I'm going to win 147.98 to 83.66. Mary Rose will go to 1-2. I am 2-1. I was very, very happy with everyone's game. Super happy with my team, other than Rachaad White. It is, just unfortunate that they didn't get the ball more, but they were losing for most of the game. The Bucs were against Philly, so makes total sense. And the Buffalo defense getting me 33 points was a very pleasant surprise. Very, very happy with that. For Mary Rose, Tyreek, monster game, but that isn't going to overcome the shortcomings of your running backs with Breece Hall and Derrick Henry. Very surprised at Derrick Henry against Cleveland, which does have a good defense, so I'll give him that. Only gets 20 yards. T. Higgins didn't play well either, despite getting 8 looks. And, really the biggest question is Kyle Pitts every week play. Atlanta's not very good. Atlanta hasn't looked very good. So, that might be a spot where Mary Rose could make a move. Yeah, no, the bench is good. Yeah, Mary Rose, you're going to get might have to play Quentin Johnson next week, especially with Mike Williams going out for the season. So, yeah, let's look at the league standings going into week 4. Lisa has the most points in the league. I'm very surprised that I'm only 7 points behind, give or take. Then Andrew, Dustin, Angela. For the Not A-Tech, we got Lo, Hannah, Kai, Mary Rose, Kevin. Kevin does have the most points against him, unfortunately. Okay, guys, yeah, so good week so far. We have, I think, Detroit on Thursday. I don't even know who they're playing. Let's look. They're going to play Green Bay. So it's a division matchup on Thursday night, and that's going to be exciting. So just a heads up, keep an eye on your Detroit or Green Bay players. All right, so for the 1-2 teams, the 0-3 teams, there's still a lot of the season left, so don't give up hope. For the 2-3-0 teams, Angelo and Lisa, I think you got to just keep playing who you're playing. I think, again, Lo, you got a little bit of a scary bench situation, but until those bye weeks kick in, week 5, you're in a good spot, man. So, yeah, make sure you check your lineups. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out. Let's go, Dow. All our Dow.